Namaste, Suprabhatam. Welcome to Brahma Muhurta Yoga. Today's session, we are going to practice Surya Namaskar. On 16th of February, we are going to have Ratha Saptami. For that, we are going to prepare from now onwards. And if you see, if you are seeing YouTube, then in that I have mentioned about, yes, Namaste. I have mentioned about perception, emotion, and motivation. Those who will be watching on YouTube, you just take your time and think about PEM, perception, emotion, motivation. Okay. So, what is your perception? How it affects your emotion? And in that manner, what happens is from negative to positive spectrum of emotions, we either get motivated or demotivated. So these things are very, very interesting. Examples I would love to hear from you: perception, emotion, motivation. From my side, I'll give you the example and its importance. Its importance is not just discussion part. Its importance is in terms of either rise of billion-dollar empires or fall of billion-dollar empires. So sit comfortably, back erect, neck erect, eyes closed, gentle smile on your face. Forget all the tensions and worries and focus only on your breathing. When we inhale, abdomen is bulging. When we exhale, the abdomen is sinking down. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us bring awareness to the tip of the index finger and thumb. Press them against each other and feel the pulse. When we inhale, the abdomen is bulging. Now we move on to the chest part, and the chest is expanding. Exhale. When we exhale, the chest is collapsing and abdomen is sinking down. Slowly, as we move on, let us focus on the center of the nostrils. Feel the airflow through the nostrils. When we inhale, cool air is going inside. When we exhale, warm air is gushing out. With each breath, we are becoming more and more relaxed. Slowly, let us visualize one beautiful Omkara of any size, of any shape, of any bright color. While visualizing this beautiful Omkara, we are going to chant it three times. Inhale. Om. 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 Feel the effect of Pranava Omkar on your mind and body. Gently, let us bring awareness towards Mother Earth in the form of a globe. Let us visualize beautiful cosmic energy trickling down towards Mother Earth, doing a Abhishekam of Mother Earth. Let us visualize that through that we all achieve great health, happiness, peace, and prosperity. All the beings on the planet achieve great health, happiness, peace, and prosperity. Slowly, as we practice this, we realize that we receive this beautiful cosmic energy at individual level and visualize our own selves with great effect on our physical, mental, social, and spiritual health. Visualize yourself as a radiant, illuminated being from inside out. Enjoy this beautiful experience. As we practice this, we realize that we are not just this body. Our existence is not limited to this body. Our existence spans across the universe, considering the energies that govern us travel across the universe. That is why we are the universe. Aham Brahmasmi. We are that supreme consciousness which is all pervading. Tattvamasi. Through our sadhana, we realize our true selves. Pragnanam Brahma. Everywhere there is presence of supreme consciousness. Ayamatma Brahma and Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Om Aham Brahmasmi. Om Tattvamasi. Om Pragnanam Brahma. Om Mayamatma Brahma. Om Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. Enjoy this beautiful experience. Feel the oneness with Supreme Consciousness. Gently, let us bring awareness towards Maharshi Patanjali. Let us visualize Maharshi Patanjali. Maharshi Patanjali has given us beautiful explanation and the how of practicing yoga. Let us invoke Maharshi Patanjali. Om Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacha Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yopakarottam Pravaram Munina Patanjalim Pranjalirānatosmi. Om अथ योगानुशासनम् योगश्चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः Yoga is a discipline and it is the process of sublimation of our fluctuations of consciousness. These fluctuations they comprise of seeking the truth, getting distorted or confused by the versions created by people, landing into imaginary perceptions, sleeping or getting involved in memory, pramana viparyaya vikalpa nidra smriti, perception, as we thought we will discuss about perception, emotion, and motivation. Our motivation as a practitioner of yoga is to experience the highest self, experience the highest truth. For that, we need to sublimate our emotions and we need to clarify or improve our perception. Now, in real world, this is a spiritual world we are talking about, but the same applies to real world. Perception about objects, for example, a mobile or a computer or a car. Let us take an example of car. You have a car, simple, small hatchback car. Perception, ideal perception is this car helps me to move from place A to place B. However, there is a development of emotion when you see a bigger car on the road just adjacent to your car on the signal. You see a BMW or a Mercedes, and then you get emotionally charged. Oh, I wish I could have that. That is the fluctuation in consciousness, landing into imaginary land, and so on and so forth. What happens? The emotions have started rolling in. Now, one is the motivation of earning and getting that particular car which you have seen now. That is the point A to point B of perception, emotion, motivation. However, this can take any turn. For example, you may start feeling sad and demotivated. Array, this is not available to me. And you start feeling longing for that and you start feeling depressed. Or else you start feeling jealous of how come he or she has that big car and I don't have. So that becomes another level of demotivation. So perception, emotion, motivation. These things, if you go slightly back, you will see that the starting point is our own self, how we perceive things, how we process things, and then how we allow our emotions to come up. This applies to workplace as well, not only just car, bike, and mobile and computer. It applies to our workplace as well. Perception is about our work, that whether we are doing important work or not, whether our employee or our co-workers make us feel important, make us feel useful, or are we make are we made to feel useless, disposable, or worthless despite working hard? That leads to development of emotions. So if we have beautiful people around us who motivate us, who help us to develop positive emotions. So this is you see it's a very beautiful cycle. Whether it is a beautiful cycle or a vicious cycle depends upon what are the circumstances, how the interactions are going on, how the consciousness moves. So this perception, emotion, and motivation can be purified with the practice of yoga. That is why if you see yoga's chitta vritti nirodha, so yoga will help you to purify your tendencies of consciousness, to sublimate the unwanted fluctuations in consciousness, to improve your consciousness level. In modern world, we will tell this as perception, emotion, motivation, purification process. So I request all of you to gently, whenever possible, go to the YouTube and put it on the YouTube comment section. Work on this. Just don't listen because listening is very passive. Ruminate this thought process for the day or maybe for a long time and bring out what positive examples and negative examples of perception, emotion, and motivation cycle you have seen in your own life, you have experienced in your own life. Now let us come back to our Brahma Muhurta Yoga Sankalpa. The Sankalpa is about bringing 1 crore plus people together to practice Brahma Muhurta Yoga together and improving the collective consciousness of our existence. Visualize that 1 crore plus fellow beings, we are all practicing Brahma Muhurta Yoga together. And with that, we see beautiful changes happening in Mother Nature, on Mother Earth, in our ways of living, and we see eternal happiness amongst all the beings on the planet. That is the deepest and truest desire which we all cultivate. With that sankalpa, adopt Namaskar Mudra, Omkar followed by Sahana Vavatu. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back, touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth Almighty, your balance. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Namaste, Suprabhatam. Once again, welcome to Brahma Muhurta Yoga. By the end of this session, I would request whoever are present today, I would request all of you to be ready to present at least one example in your own life that you have seen the beautiful interplay of perception, emotion, and motivation. So it may be positive or negative example, and how our chitta gets fluctuated because of manas, that is our mind, and ahankar, that is our ego. So on the platform of chitta, the mind, the manas, and the ego, the self awareness, it fluctuates, and because of that, we have interesting outcomes. Now we are going to practice 18 Surya Namaskarams, 18 Surya Namaskarams on chair. Okay, let us do that. Sit comfortably, back erect, neck erect, occupy the complete seat, legs along the legs of the chair, adopt Namaskara Mudra. Omkar followed by Surya Mantra. Om Yogi. Om हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापिहितं मुखम् तत्त्वं पूषन्नपावृणु सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ ह्रां मित्राय नमः एकम slowly release the support द्वे inhale feel the stretch trini exhale to your palms on the knees chatvari inhale straighten your right leg pull the toes towards you exhale pancha inhale straighten your left leg pull the toes towards you exhale shut inhale look up exhale bend from the root of the back relax put your palms by the side of your feet look towards umbilicus sapta inhale left hand up ashta exhale left hand up nava inhale right hand up dasha exhale right hand up inhale both the hands up exhale namaskara mantra om ह्रीं रवये नमः एकम द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पंच षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रूं सूर्याय नमः एकम द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पंच षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रैं भानवे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रौं खगाय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ग्रह उष्णे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रां हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रीं मरीचये नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रूं आदित्याय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ऐं सवित्रे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रौं वर्गाय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ग्रह भास्कराय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रां मित्राय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रीं रावये नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रूं सूर्याय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रैं भानवे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रौं खगाय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ रः पूष्णे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च
षट्
सप्त
अष्ट
नव
दश
एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रां हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः ॐ ह्रीं मरीचये नमः ॐ ह्रूं आदित्याय नमः ॐ ह्रैं सवित्रे नमः ॐ ह्रौं मार्गाय नमः ॐ ह्रः भास्कराय नमः ॐ श्री सवित्रसूर्यनारायणाय नमः. So this was Surya Namaskar 18 rounds on chair, and tomorrow we will do 24 rounds. Tomorrow we are going to do 24 rounds. As we move on, we will keep on increasing. Now six rounds we are going to increase. Okay, and now we are going to practice mudra. We are going to practice mudra. Today's mudra is Kshepana mudra. Kshepana mudra is like this. Interlock your fingers, keep your index finger straight, and then overlap your left thumb over the right thumb. So right thumb is down and left thumb is up, interlocking all the fingers except for the index finger and thumb. And you can see it becomes like a gun. And then bring it down. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, close your eyes, focus on the contact points of your both the hands. Try to feel the pulse. As you do it, you will be able to feel the pulse. Kshepana mudra. Kshepana mudra is the mudra which cuts down the negative influences, the negative perceptions, the negative emotions, and demotivating thought processes in our own brain, in our own mind. Keep breathing slowly, deeply, and smoothly. Visualize that something, whatever is negative within you, is now directed towards your hands and then to the tip of your projecting index fingers, Tarjani. It starts pouring out and then goes down into Mother Earth. Mother Earth, as we all know, she absorbs everything and converts it back into fertile soil. So just visualize that whatever negativity you have travels across the Mother Earth and goes into the center where the temperature is hot, and there it gets sublimated completely. And as it happens in the same manner as we had practiced previously for our visualization, visualize yourself as becoming brighter and brighter as an illuminated being. Kshepana Mudra for my fellow yogi bandhus and bhaginis. Kshepana Mudra. Now we are going to practice Prana Mudra. I have a slight amount of nose block. That is why I'm not trying to practice pranayam today. Anamika and Kanishta. Press them against the Angushta. Feel the pulse. Let us practice Prana Mudra. Observe the flow of prana within you, around you. Focus on the pulse you are feeling at the tip of the fingers. And then gently focus on the breathing. Enjoy this beautiful experience. Now, exams are coming. Board exams, they're coming. And when I was in 10th standard, my father used to think that I am brilliant. And he thought that if school supports us, then there are high chances that I will come in the merit list. So he came and he requested the principal that, I should be taken some extra classes, or I should be given some more question papers to solve so that I am, you know, trained, refined to a merit student. But unfortunately, my principal was not having the same perception as my father. And he told that Kaku, Delhi abhi bahut dur hai. Means your son is far away from the merit list. You just are thinking that your son is intelligent or smart or something, but he is far away from. My father did not like that, and I was also standing at a distance, and I was able to hear those statements. But I could feel that it was not coming from the right place. So means there was some component of jealousy in that, because his daughter was also similar age as mine. And I understood that it is not coming out of, correct place. And there is something which, he is trying to distort my perception, distort my father's perception. And that is where my emotion initially was sad or, angry. But I was able to sublimate that, and I was able to be perseverant on my path, and I was able to do well in the exam. Even though I missed my merit, but I was able to get into the best junior college in Nagpur. So I was motivated positively, even though the perception which was getting created around the whole process, it was negative. The emotions which developed initially were negative, but the motivation, the final product was positive. So that processing is very, very important. So I have shared example with all of you. Now I would request whoever are present, one example, anything whoever wants to share about perception, emotion, and then motivation. Perception, emotion, motivation. Anybody, whoever wants to contribute, volunteer, please unmute yourself and speak.
Yeah, particularly in workplace, I experienced.
Namaste, namaste,
Namaste,
Vijay.
sir. Namaste, sir. Namaste, sir.
Ah,
Particularly in workplace, I have experienced very typical examples or situations of
yes.
perceptions like this. And many times while solving the or when the situations come, the boss interacts and says that it is my mistake or deficiency in bringing out the right solution. So that demotivates
Yes.
in spite of our
Efforts.
putting all the strength, efforts and things. But then
So,
after, see, that time I used to think in a different way. Instead of highly getting emotional and try to justify, see the mistakes and correct myself and bring out bring out the right solution or better one. So that has helped me to motivate myself and get a better result outcome. So,
Great.
So that has given an opportunity. And most of the times I have seen these type of situations are external. And if we try to look at our own self, we see there is a hidden thing. We can go to feel the source of all the thoughts, what stimulates us mentally, whether it is getting yourself angry or demotivated. So there is an element of if we spend some time in trying to see the source of our own mind, the thought.
Yes.
It helps to generate a correct perception.
Yes.
See, I could see that is yoga is one of the best tools. Meditation is the best tools.
Yes.
While relaxing the body, mind, and intellect.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much, Vijay Kumarji. Anybody else who wants to share an example?
Namaste, sir. Sujata here.
Namaste, Sujata ji. Yeah, please.
So when I was just finished my first year of BHMS, and second year when we started, my mother was diagnosed with CA breast. So that time I was not able to study and all that. But we had one pathology test we had, a class test we had. I was not able to prepare for it at all. So I was on the point of giving up the test and going away. And one of my friends said, "To write whatever you know, because you have heard something in the class." And my whom to say, my true friend was telling, she was very sarcastic with her remarks. But the other classmate said, "No, you have heard something in the class, no, write on that, and you have seen your mother going through so many things. So based on that experience, you write." Though I didn't pass the test, out of 30, I just got 114 or something. But I still preserve that paper. And for my students now, I'll see how much they have attempted and how much they have scored. I won't go for the overall, how much we have given, how much we have asked them to write.
Correct.
So I motivate them like that. See, you have attempted for this number of marks and you have gained this number of marks. So this will be your overall performance. You can enhance it. So this is one thing which I learned during my college days.
I will
I'm very
give you one
thankful.
word. You are a catalyst.
Yes,
Catalyst
sir.
will facilitate. Catalyst will, or else we can use one more word, facilitator. You are a
Yes,
facilitator.
sir.
And whenever we are around facilitators, we are motivated and we gain confidence and we do well. But when we
Yes,
are around us, there are lots of inhibitors, then it becomes a difficult story. Another thing is there is a facilitator within us and there is an inhibitor within us also. Which voice we need to hear, that is in our hands. Okay.
yes.
Thank you very
Yes,
much,
sir.
Sujata ji.
Thank you, sir.
Next one. Anybody else?
Namaste, doctor.
Namaste, Renuka ji. You are also a teacher, I know that. So yes, bring it.
No, before I could get into that profession, I was teaching at home. Home tuitions I was doing because I was forced into that kind of a situation. But when I wanted a job, actually, I went to one of the international schools and I told my passion and all that. I didn't have my B.Ed at that time. But I was doing all this home tuitions and things like that. And in the interview, I requested that I would want to give them, give me teaching chance. But they refused and outrightly they said, you are not eligible for that. And they said, if at all you want to, I'll give you a receptionist job.
Interesting.
That was, I had to sit in the reception. It was an international school. It was like residential kind of a
So
setup.
you took the job.
I took the job. I took the
Interesting.
job, and I took the job, and I had to, like, students used to come to talk to their parents at a particular time, and they used to sit around the reception thing, and I had to give them the call and talk to their parents and things like that. And that I built up a kind of relationship with the students, and whenever they had some doubts, they used to come and ask me. I used to sit in the reception table itself and help them and all that. So my chairman used to frequently come and go. And he had noticed this. And it so happened that one of the teachers had to resign, was forced to resign. And immediately, I don't know, it was, and I felt very bad. I was very bad. I don't know how I took up that situation and how I accepted that reception job. Even today, if I think, it shakes me up actually. But I consoled myself, and I said I have to make use of the situation. And wherever possible, I was teaching the children. And that was noticed. And all of a sudden, 8:20, they came and told me, if you want, you go and take a class. At 8:30, the class was. I don't know. I just went inside, and some superpower only aided me. I don't know what aided me, and the class, and that was one of the notorious class because of which the teacher had to be forced to leave the job. And I was successful, and from there, now I have become one of the a teacher where I coach for JE mains, IIT JE mains. To that
Very
level,
nice.
I have come up, and
Excellent.
I remember all those days, and
Very
I'm
nice.
it's kind of motivation that God has aided within me. I'm so thankful.
Very nice. See, here one very beautiful understanding which I am developing here is that we need not think about the title. Leadership does not come with title. Leadership is inherent. So when you are doing something with complete dedication and passion, even if it is a receptionist job, your qualities of leadership, your qualities of compassion will reflect, and those were automatically grabbed. Now that is another perception. These different perceptions, they interact together and create that collective emotion. This
Yeah,
is very interesting. You have to think in that direction, that your chairman was also open to improve his
yeah,
perception. He was
correct.
not like, "Arey, ye kaun hai? Ye to ek receptionist hai yaar," ऐसे. So if
Mm,
that would have been the scenario, your work
yes,
would have never got, you know,
correct,
it would not have got validated. It would not have got recognized. So
correct.
as a human being, I learned two things. One thing is from Renuka ji, that you can discard your ego and take any job. Second thing is from chairman, I learned that even if I become a chairman, I
Yeah,
don't need to become heavy-headed. I should
correct.
fine-tune myself to, filter the qualities from the human beings and then pick up the best of from
And
any
the
place.
chairman, even after I left that institution, I joined a new institution base there. And once he happened to meet the present director, and he had told him, Renuka is such a wonderful person. You give her all the support, she will do wonders for you. He remembered
Great.
me by my name, and he had told him.
Let us be very frank about this, because I go through these kind
Mm.
of scenarios quite frequently, that
Mm.
your work needs to get recognized. That is why I told, if surrounding people are good, surrounding people
Yeah,
have better perception, they will
correct,
help you to succeed. Otherwise,
correct.
despite your efforts, you will be in soup. That is the scenario.
Very true. Very,
Thank you.
very true.
Thank you, Renuka ji, for
Thank you.
sharing a very
Thank you.
intimate and very motivating part of your story. And definitely those
Right.
who are listening, they will benefit from this. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anybody else? Gautam had unmuted. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. So thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
हेलो
हाँ गौतम,
सुप्रभातम
सुप्रभातम, बोलो।
नमस्ते मयूर जी
नमस्ते,
सभी को
बहुत दिनों के बाद। बोलो।
वो मैं अपना 10th क्लास का एग्जाम से पहले का जो थोड़ा सा अनुभव आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करना चाहता हूँ।
हम्म,
मेरा एक दीदी है, मतलब एल्डर सिस्टर। वो हमेशा ही टॉप क्लास में टॉप रिजल्ट करती थी।
हम्म,
तो मैं उनके साथ साथ मैं भी पढ़ाई एक साथ ही करते थे, लेकिन मैं उतना अच्छा नहीं पढ़ाई कर पाता था। रिजल्ट उतना अच्छा नहीं रहता था, कोई एवरेज रहता था।
हम्म,
तो मुझे बहुत इससे मतलब दिल में बहुत गिल्टी फीलिंग होता था कि मेरा सिस्टर इतना अच्छा रिजल्ट करता है और मैं अगर बाई चांस अगर फेल हो गया क्लास में तो कैसे मैं मुंह दिखाऊंगा लोगों के सामने ऐसे। और ऐसे पढ़ाई करते करते मैं जब 7-8 में था तो मैं दीदी शादी हो गया उसका, दूसरे घर में चले गए और मैं बहुत डिसअपॉइंट हो गया और कोई गाइड करने वाला कोई नहीं था। ऐसे ही पढ़ाई करता रहा और हमेशा सोचता रहता था मैं कैसे अच्छा रिजल्ट करूंगा। दीदी टॉप किया था, हमारे गांव के एक हाई स्कूल है, उसमें मेरा दीदी का रिजल्ट जो है रिकॉर्ड बन के रह गया, अभी भी कोई तोड़ नहीं पाया वो रिकॉर्ड। तो मैं वही सोचते सोचता था हमेशा कि हमको अच्छा रिजल्ट करना है, अच्छा रिजल्ट करना है। और ऐसे सोचते सोचते एक टीचर मिला था, तो उन्होंने 10th क्लास के एग्जाम से पहले टेस्ट लिया था कि कैसा तैयारी हुआ है। तो तैयारी से वहाँ पे हिस्ट्री का एग्जाम, हिस्ट्री का एक टेस्ट हुआ था, तो उसमें मेरा बहुत अच्छा मार्क्स आया था, लगभग 94 आया था। तो उन्होंने बोला तुम अच्छे से पढ़ाई करो, तुम भी अपना सिस्टर के जैसा ही रिजल्ट करोगे। तो मैं वैसे ही उनके आश्वासन से पढ़ाई और अच्छा करता रहा और रिजल्ट लगभग काफी अच्छा हुआ, मतलब जैसे सोचा था उससे काफी अच्छा हुआ। क्योंकि और अच्छा होता क्योंकि गाइडेंस अगर मिलता अच्छे से, क्योंकि मेरा अच्छा तो हर प्रयास रहता था, लेकिन कुछ सब्जेक्ट जैसे मैथ और लिटरेचर, ऐसे जैसे बंगाली हमारे लिटरेचर है उसमें मैं थोड़ा सा कमजोर था। वो मुझे कोई पकड़ाया नहीं, क्योंकि उसमें ट्यूशन नहीं था, अपने से पढ़ता था। तो वो दो सब्जेक्ट में थोड़ा सा कम रह गया, नहीं तो मैं भी मेरे दीदी के जैसा ही बहुत अच्छा टॉप रिजल्ट कर पाता। फिर भी बहुत अच्छा रहा था, लगभग फिफ्थ, मतलब पांच जो फर्स्ट टॉप 5 है उसमें मैं आ गया था।
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, बहुत बढ़िया गौतम। सो तुमको कोई मोटिवेट करने वाला मिला, इसलिए
जी
अच्छा हो गया, है ना?
जी।
बहुत बढ़िया। ठीक है, चलो लेट अस वाइंड अप फॉर द डे। एनीबडी एल्स?
Namaste, doctor.
नमस्ते अनुराधा जी।
Doctor, actually, when I joined my first IT company,
हम्म,
I was actually, I was recruited as an assistant for IT admin.
हम्म,
Basically, my work used to go like whoever like using these computers, keyboard, mouse, anything. I mean, if you are replacing them a new one, I have to maintain the inventory, the company. So similarly, even the systems and everything.
यस,
But I wanted to learn troubleshooting hardware and all those things. So whenever I get time, actually, I used to ask my admin, that my superior, like I want to learn, just show me how to do it. But he said, I mean, no, you can't do ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ. You can't do all these things. You just do your work. That's how he kept on actually, avoiding. But still, I used to, like, whenever he used to fix the problems and attend the work, I used to simply watch whatever he's doing. And he also, like, made me work like an office boy. I have to lift all the systems. If he's troubleshooting, I have to take the monitor, I have to take the CPU. That time it used to be bigger ones, actually, not
Yeah,
like the slim ones.
huge ones. Yeah.
I have to carry all those things and get it to his workplace, his workstation, so that he troubleshoots it. And I have to fix some cables, bend down, and connect the cables, all those things, those kind of work he allowed me to do. But when there is some technical things which I'm supposed to fix it, but he avoided. So, but still, I thought, okay, let me continue. I got a chance to get to work. Let me see, and later we can see that. I just continued like that. I was actually on a contract basis. So after like 3-4 months, actually he had some affair, and the girl got married to somebody else. So he totally became upset and he stopped coming to office. He was like very irregular to office. Then whatever I had learned by seeing him, that that became very useful. And the project manager came and told me, like, if you can take up this work, like, in his absence. I said yes, I can pick up, and I started doing it. So in between, I had to call him and take some information, and I started doing it. And again, after 1 year, my job was made permanent. So it continued like that, and I'm in a good position now.
Very nice. Excellent, Anuradhaji. Your example actually is very complex. And within this small, story, there is lot of things. There are a lot of things which need to be understood. One thing, he was not like what you say. Based on that, I feel that he was not a conscious human being, and that was the reason probably that whatever he was in love with did not pursue him, considering that he was not a mature human being. Okay. And this is where we all need to understand perception, emotion, and motivation. I am concluding now that perception is love, but emotion is of domination, and motivation is to dominate others and to make them feel miserable. So that same story would have been there in his love life also. And that is why that girl would not have continued. And because he is so egoistic, he was not able to digest the fact that somebody discarded him, and he became irregular in his professional place, which obviously our perception about our professional place has to be very, very mature, and we should be refined in our workplace, and we should be able to sublimate our emotions and be motivated to complete our professional duties. So it's very complex, but at the same time, it shows that how patient you were, and you were keen observer. You were ready to do the hard work, and you persisted. You, instead of throwing your own ego, अरे मैं क्यों monitor उठाऊं, मैं क्यों नीचे bend करके cable को ठीक करूं. I'm going to do it, not a problem. I'm going to learn. So that learning idea, learn the motivation to learn, the emotion to learn, and the perception that no, I can do this, I can become better in this, that had made you, and now you are stable, and you have got a nice promotion everywhere in your workplace. So thank you very much. I hope that this example will help you. This concept of PEM, perception, emotion, motivation, will help you to process your thoughts. Always try to put it across so that you will be able to do better in terms of your consciousness. So adopt Namaskar Mudra, Omkar followed by Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति Shanti, Shanti. With your eyes closed, slowly take your both the hands back, hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back, touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands, rub your palms against each other. The net keep your positive energy. Keep them over your eyes, head, neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, chest, abdomen, thighs, and the legs. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Namaste. I am grateful to all of you, and it's a very beautiful journey which we are all going together in a very beautiful manner. Early in the morning, we wake up together and we do this Brahma Muhurta yoga together. And let us just continue to march towards our sankalpa, that is 1 crore plus fellow human beings doing Brahma Muhurta yoga together. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Namaste. Namaste, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್.
Dhanyawad. Dhanyawad. Namaste.